to actually have these songs that I wrote in this neighborhood. And now I'm in J. Hoodwright Park watching Benny and Nina sing When You're Home, which is where Vanessa and my wife and I walked on one of our first dates. It was so soul gratifying to see that the numbers felt at home because they're a love letter to these streets.
This musical has been in your blood for so long. 13 years ago, Tonys and Grammys, and now to the big screen. So how has this journey and your incredible success along the way deepened your appreciation for Usnavi's story?
Oh goodness. I mean, it's almost impossible to separate the story of In the Heights from my story. I began writing In the Heights when I was 19 years old, and I'm 41 years old. So the short version is Kiara and I spent our 20s getting In the Heights out of our heads and onto a Broadway stage, and then another 13 years getting it to screens, and couldn't have done it without her. And what's been kind of amazing is, you know, we love that neighborhood. We both still live there, and it's even though the neighborhood has changed and we have changed, that decision of wanting to honor our community and honor these stories has always sort of rung true with people.
You know, taking over Broadway is a huge deal, but taking over the streets of New York is even more next level. So, you know, shooting on location, clearing the streets for incredible dance numbers, especially since star Jimmy Smits voiced some of the original ads for the musical.
Yes.
So what was your big pinch me moment in all of this?
To see Abuela Claudia sing Paciencia y Fe in this legendary tunnel that to the one train on 190th Street that could only exist in Washington Heights, because we're the only part of New York that is so mountainous you need to walk through a tunnel to get to the train.
What John M. Chu did for representation with Crazy Rich Asians, it still resonates. So what did his guidance bring to this already incredible, inclusive story to make it even more universal?
I think what John did so brilliantly at every step of Heights' transition from stage to screen was he always went for what is the most cinematic storytelling option? What is the version that you actually can't put on stage? 96,000 in the streets? Cool. 96,000 in a high bridge pool on 175th Street with 500 dancers? Cinematic. When the Sun Goes Down is a beautiful ballad between Benny and Nina, but they're in love. So what if they're weightless and they are dancing up the side of a building, complete with fire escapes and leaky air conditioners? At every stage, he was kind of looking for the most cinematic option. And I think because of the success of Crazy Rich Asians, he was supported by Warner Brothers in a way that he could make these characters dream big. He kept saying to us, this is not a little musical. This is a big musical. And he fought for that every step of the way.